Hey guys, my name is Reverend Phoenix and this is Drawing the Human Figure from Your Mind, lesson 176. Now we're just going to look at the very simple muscles of the foot, and these muscles just there are muscles underneath there too, and it's the same understanding that it's just a pulley system. Okay, so basically what happens is that you're going to get muscles, one big muscle here that's going to attach from here, and it's going to attach all the way to this bone over here, so you can move your toes over here. Okay, so these muscles will go along with all the muscles on the tibia that we looked at, and they connect here to allow you to do very complicated things with the foot. So basically it's just like this, and it's attaching like this. So here I'm just going to erase in here and clean this up and just understand this. Okay, so he's attaching right over here like so, and here we can just put in some fibers over here, specifying that we understand that this muscle, this first muscle from here to here, is connecting to that toe over here. So so these now are layered. So now you're going to get another muscle that's going to do the same exact thing, and he's going to be attaching over here, meaning that he's more of a fiber over here than he becomes a muscle. So now if we erase this over here, we'll understand this a little better over here. Okay, so he comes from here and he attaches here to this bone here, allowing you to move that finger. Then he's muscle over here, then he's just a tendon over here, and he's connecting like this. So this guy is on top. Okay, very simple. And then you're obviously going to get the same exact thing over here. It's going to be a tendon attaching, and it's going to be a muscle, like so. So I'll erase this. Okay, and then from where these muscles were, okay, now you're just going to get a last muscle that's going to attach here from the side over here, and so these are all like together, and this muscle is just going to go from here like this, and he's going to attach himself over here, just like this. Okay, so all these muscles are together, and they're attaching just like this on these bones here, allowing you to move the foot. Okay, so now what happens is you're going to get that same understanding of the system that we looked at for the same pulley systems. And basically you're just going to get several wires over here. So we're going to erase some of the stuff over here. Okay, so from those bones you're going to get one pulley system that's going to go all the way over here, right? And he's going to attach to this toe over here. Okay, and this pulley system attaches, he just goes up. So imagine this circle coming up towards you where that tibia is. So obviously this is that muscle on the right side that we were talking about. So I'll just erase this. Okay. And then from that same place, you're now from the other side of the tibia, you're now going to get these same pulley systems. And here I'm just going to have to erase here a little bit so we can clean this up. It doesn't get messy. Just understand that that's how the muscles were going. And it's the same thing, that these pulley systems are going to go and attach to these bone systems in here. Just like this. Okay. 1. This is going to be 2. And this is going to be 3. and then for the that small finger it's going to be 4. Okay, so I just did them dark over here so you can see how they connect. Okay, so within that is just the same thing as we were looking at the hand, where they will be doubling up. So within them are going to be another set of pulley systems that are just going to be connecting to that other bone here, so all these fingers can move, right? So just understand that that's what goes on here. And here was that muscle that we had that was connecting. Okay, so that like the simplest understanding that we can get, and there's not much else going on over here. Other than there's also like this one other pulley system that it just goes pretty much on this side over here, and he's going to connect to a muscle over here on the side. Okay, so there's a muscle here on the side giving you now that the design for the foot. Then you're going to get that nudge here for that bone over here. So here we'll put on that muscle right over here. And then this pulley system just goes in here all the way up. Okay, so now I'm just going to erase all this stuff here. We get the ideas across. Okay. Just going to lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so now we'll look at this little muscle over here. So this from this bone over here to the so this thing curves in right on this corner over here. So now you're going to get a muscle that's going to come like this, and he's going to attach like this. So this is going to now give you that side of the foot over here, just like so. So that muscle goes in here, and then you're going to have, and these muscles that we were talking about, remember there was a muscle over here. It was going like that. Okay, so that's like the basic understanding. You've got one muscle here and one muscle over there. So now let's look at this from the side over here. Okay, so what happens from the side is that you're going to have those same pulley systems that we understand about, right? We don't have to draw them in. It's really just know that those muscles, right, that we talked about that goes into these fingers, that muscle is coming from and they're all attaching here, just like we understood from the top over there. Okay, so what we need to know is that there's a muscle that connects from the heel from here, and he's going to lodge on to this bone area over here. Okay. So this muscle connects from here, and that muscle that we were talking about, he's going to be over here, connecting to the sides of the fingers. Okay, so now that we understand how this muscle connects, we can just add him over here. And basically he's just connecting here inwards, right? A little inwards. And he's going to connect like this to the side over here. Just like this. So then you're going to get that fat system over here, and you'll start to begin to see why the foot looks the way it does. Okay, so that's like all the understanding we need for this, because then you're going to get your ankle over here, and basically from here you're just going to have the fat area coming in, right? And then you can start to now draw in. So let's just clean this up, the actual toe here. And it's just going to be that same thing, how the toe looks. It's going to be like this, then you're going to get your the toenail over here. So remember, this is in 3 parts here. And I'm going to get that little finger, and his little finger is going to like curved in, but this will now start to look like a foot over here. The foot is very easy to understand here, but just know that this part here is more this is the peak on this side over here. If you start erasing all the stuff that we put in, and here is where you're going to get that fibula over here, you're going to get your ankle over here, and you're going to get that slight nudge over here. Just darken them up a little bit. And this, because of that this wedge here in the bone, you're going to get that area of that ditch area just in all of these, right? That's like the basic understanding for that surface anatomy. And this is going to be like this, going in this direction, then you'll get your heel, and then you'll get that tibia on top. Okay, so next we'll start understanding the side. Hope you join me for that. Thanks.